0-0 here in quarter one, but an early test to check in on as we've got a third down situation looming. On third down, this is Melvin Gordon. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the opted to run instead of pass, and it worked. First down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
A scoreless game here early on, but how much longer will that hold up as we've got action in the red zone on 1st and 10. Wentz now on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw is Wentz. Quickly into the hands of Beckham. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Odell Beckham, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Ravens have taken the early lead. Time for this defense to try and stiffen as they'll try here to defend a 1st and 10 situation.
Back, 390, 390. Orange back 4. 89.
They run for the first time with Benny Snell, and he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those three guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5-on-3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they're able to just roam and hit.
Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Well, you know you don't want to make a mistake in that area, so you make sure you make a smart throw. Throw it out towards the sidelines. If you overshoot your guy, so be it. It's just the incompletion that we saw there.
8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on third down. And now the Ravens are going to take another timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Eighth play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on third down. To throw is Rivers. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21.
This offensive line has struggled. In fact, when we sat down with the coach, he said it's been in tatters lately. They allowed 6 sacks in their last game. Just gave up another one right there.
In tatters, so it sounds a little bit like this right now.
Exactly. It's like that paper being ripped. Right now, they've got to find a way to get it back together.
And Gould is able to put it through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
Steelers 3.
Second quarter, this defense looking for a big third down stop here. They're already down on the scoreboard, just trying to get the ball back to their offense. On third down, Gordon. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. That gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs.
They really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to...
We have a red zone alert. This defense giving up ground, and they'll look to stop a 2nd and 1. On 2nd and a yard, Wentz. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. John Simon in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
Snap coming at 1. Now Wentz. And he's going to go down again. And now following that sack, looks like we've got an injured man down there on the field. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Wentz. This is caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Carson Wentz with 2 first-half touchdown passes as the Ravens push further out in front.
It used to be that if you were a big wide receiver and the coaches wanted to make you a tight end, you resisted the move. Now it's almost a glamour position because they have the mismatch advantage. Are you going to cover them with a linebacker? They're probably faster. A defensive back?
So they just got the ball off the interception. Now can this offense take advantage? Great field position, 1st and 10 in the red zone. Now a 10th carry for Melvin Gordon. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
A gain of 5.
Ball sits on the 10, 2nd and 5.
At the Steelers' 10-yard line.
And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. They got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
And
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. He may try and run for them. Touchdown, Ravens.
Want to run, but he didn't see anything in the passing game, so he scrambled, and wouldn't you know it, he scores a touchdown anyway. It's awfully nice to have a quarterback who can make things happen with his legs.
First half of action nearly complete. Time maybe for one final drive before the break as we get back down to the field. On first down, Wentz. Got Gordon open, completes it. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. This offense has been clicking pretty well here in the first half. They've got the sizable margin. Now can they add to it here with a final drive in the second quarter? A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Throwing again on second down. Wentz sets up the screen to Gordon. And he showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry.
Brings up
when you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
Catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down. So following the run by Gordon, here's 1st and 10.
A gain of 11 on the play. And a Raven first down.
Here's Wentz to throw. Able to get this to Gordon. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Wentz. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Carson Wentz. And the Ravens will add on to their lead.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, Ravens 28, Steelers 3.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Things definitely getting interesting around the NFL as we begin the month of December. So let's get right to it. We'll get started out in Texas, NRG Stadium in Houston. And just a field goal separating these two sides as they've gone to halftime. The Texans trying to gut this one out as it would be a good victory for them if they could get it. Next, we head off to check out another game, and they currently trail in that game against the visiting Patriots. Tom Brady, sharp as ever. He's got 2 touchdown passes. Lastly, we head to the Gulf Coast and check on the Bucs at home in Tampa, and they have the lead over the visiting New York Jets. Robbie Anderson, a touchdown reception. In our game, it's been Carson Wentz with a strong first half. His 3 touchdown passes have his guys out in front as we hand things back over to Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
So this offense looking at a 2nd and 4. The football inside the red zone. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
The wide receiver, the ball carrier. He was brought down.
A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
Wentz now to throw. And that will be incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
82.
From the gun, it's Wentz. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the first. What a throw right there for the first down. He has taken some real punishment in this game, but still standing in the pocket, completing that one.
He's a flat-out warrior. There's no question about that. How about him stepping up into the teeth of the rush and delivering there for that big strike and that big pickup?
Well, this O-line's been great. They've got the big lead, so give them a pass there, I guess.
Yeah, I would think so, because if we were grading them on their performance in this game, a lot of pluses in their boxes so far.
A false start backs them up 5, 1st and 15. Following the penalty, here's Gordon. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a first down if not for that penalty moments ago. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down 4th quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their guys are just saying, let's just keep running it out, and we've got them now.
On 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal.
All the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed to deliver the ball on time.